Let's begin with how things went last night. UFC London, here in America, the card begins at noon. People are barely waking up, getting out of bed, things of that nature. So it gets off to a slow start, but things get hot and heavy in the main card. You had a lot of decisions in the early prelims. I mean, this is a 15-fight card, marathon yesterday. But thankfully, toward the end, you had some finishes, some excitement. And yeah, Paddy Pimblett wasn't on the card this time, so it kind of watered things down a little bit. But you still have Molly McCann, you still had Tom Aspinall, number 5 heavyweight. You had Paul Craig making a move down in divisions, going to middleweight. So all these things happening last night, and it ended up being very exciting and some controversial stuff too, in terms of these fake security guards that come in after the fight and try to calm fighters down. But it only seems to be happening to the women. So we're going to touch on that when we get to the Molly McCann fight. But let's first start with Paul Craig. Paul Craig last night making a change in divisions. And, he was fighting in the light heavyweight division and was ranked in that division. Now he's making a move down to middleweight. He's number 9 light heavyweight, but having trouble getting up there, right? So he's going to jump over to middleweight, and lose 20 pounds. I mean, which is incredible. Guys change divisions all the time, but the light heavyweight to middleweight change is very difficult. You're talking going from 205 to 185, 20 pounds. But he's going to take on Andre Muniz, right? And he's going to try to get ranked in 2 divisions because Andre Muniz is number 14. But he couldn't possibly beat Andre Muniz dropping all that weight. I mean, could he? This is how it went down last night. It was wild. Paul Craig beginning to take command of this fight now. Inside control and just pounding away with the right hand toward the rib area. Now he's using the left hand to keep the head under control. Maintain his high control. Ooh, and a nice elbow. And Paul Craig looking good in the middleweight division right now. And he's in the full mount, pounding away, and the crowd is going crazy. They're loving this. And how big would a finish be going down to the middleweight division? Now he's in the full mount once again. And Muniz is covering up. He's not fighting back. This is the number 14 contender, ladies and gentlemen. And we got something here with Paul Craig now in the middleweight division. And he feels it. Boy, he wants to be ranked. Look at this. Pounding away on Muniz. The ref's looking at it. He shoves him off, and it's over. Paul Craig takes down Andre Muniz. And that may go down to be the biggest highlight of the night. I mean, that's a big win. Going down in weight class, looking for a fresh start, and he goes in there and beats a top 15 contender and a really good fighter in Andre Muniz. I didn't see this happening. I did not see this happening. And Andre Muniz was the Brazilian 23-5 coming in. Paul Craig 16-6. And he's definitely got some here in the middleweight division. KO coming with 20 seconds left in round 2. And the maneuvers he used could really pay off in the middleweight division, right? It's a lot harder to do what he did in the light heavyweight division. I mean, yeah, so credit Paul Craig for getting a win. I didn't realize, actually, he was ranked as high as he was in the light heavyweight division. The light heavyweight division is wide open to get ranked. Take nothing away from Paul Craig. But I didn't realize he was ranked 9th. And that tells me that the depth is not too strong after the top 5. Which means a guy like Hamza in the future could definitely jump to light heavyweight and make a big impact, if not win the title. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get into that later. So Paul Craig going to be ranked in 2 divisions. Credit him, man. I like it. Then you had Molly McCann, a sure victory yesterday, as far as I was concerned. Of course, Molly McCann and Tom Aspinall, the 2 hometown favorites on the card. Paul Craig was 1 too. Or at least was a favorite, right? So I'm thinking they're both going to win easy. They keep getting softballs in London. But there was a crazy turn of events in this fight last night. Boy, and the crowd is loud as always for Molly McCann. First minute gone now. And a big left by Molly. And London's hoping to see 3 straight victories from Molly. She did lose one to Erin Blanchfield, but 3 straight in London, if I'm not mistaken. And she ducks a big left from Stoliarenko. Now Stoliarenko with a combo left and right. Look out, another left. And Molly just looks more zoned in when she fights in London. Oh, a takedown attempt. This could be tough. And Molly goes down. Oh, boy. And she takes the back. Julia Stoliarenko has the back, and Molly is in trouble here. She is in trouble against the black belt on the ground. And, man, she's giving up the back here. This is not good. And the crowd is a little nervous now. Now Molly gets on top, and the crowd is cheering. Oh, boy, armbar. Watch out for the armbar. Oh, the crowd's quiet now. Oh, and that's it. She taps. Molly taps. And she's grabbing the arm, and the crowd is silent. And Julia Stoliarenko is fired up as she should be. It's like hitting a buzzer beater on the road. And here come the officials trying to calm her down. Get out of there, man. What is it with these officials, bro? If Molly would have won, they would have let her jump on top of the cage, run around the arena. Get these officials out of here, bro. Julia Stoliarenko did it, man, in front of a very tough crowd. And I'll be the first one to admit I was dead wrong on this one. I mean, Stoliarenko was ridiculous on the ground. And, man, she got the armbar while she's upside down. And then Molly flipped, and that was it. I mean, Julia's on her back, or is on her stomach, and then rolls to her back, and Molly taps like 6 times before the ref can get in there. And you know Stoliarenko was, oh yeah, 2 Mississippi, about 3 good seconds and a full arm bar. And now Julia Stoliarenko's on top of the octagon, as she should be. I get tired. Yeah, I was going off yesterday. I get so tired of these darn officials jumping in there. And, you know, when other fighters win and they run around, there's nothing. You know, sometimes they'll try it with a flyweight or something. But it seems like the women are always being told to calm down. A feminist. And it's ridiculous, man. You know darn well if Molly McCann would have won the fight yesterday, she would have been running around the arena, giving people high fives, jumping over the octagon cage, all this stuff. But Julia wins, and they're like, young lady, calm down. Calm down, young lady. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. A feminist. Let all the fighters have fun. But don't, you know, because you're a guy in a suit and you're bigger and you're saying, hey, you know, calm down, young lady, get down, act like a lady. You know, when you're making us money, I mean, by all means, do what you do. But as soon as the fight's over, just, ma'am, calm down. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, she shut the crowd down yesterday. She hit the buzzer beater on the road. Everybody's upset. Everybody's upset. Everybody's quiet, stunned. Let her have her moment. I mean, let her have her moment. It's absolutely ridiculous that you got these officials in there telling her to calm down. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Leave these women alone, man. Then in the main event, you had Tom Aspinall versus Marcin Tybura, 5 versus 10. And then you're thinking, man, could this be the same type of setup where Aspinall goes down too? I mean, it was interesting. First 30 seconds gone now. Aspinall looking good, already rocking Marcin Tybura early. 5 versus 10, heavyweight division. And, of course, the crowd wants to see Aspinall win. He lands a left and a right combination. Tybura took it, covered up. And they're back to the center. Ooh, and a nice body kick. See, that'll drop the arms of Tybura if Aspinall can land a few more of those. Boy, and Tybura throwing a left and a right with his head down. That's not good. Doing it again. And I know Aspinall sees that. I know he sees that. Boom. Boom! Big right flattens Tybura. Tybura goes down, and he's pounding away, and that's it. And the crowd's going crazy, and now you see Tom Aspinall jump on top of the octagon, and where's the official taking him down, huh? Yeah. There's not going to be an official take him down. Yes, sir. Tom Aspinall sits atop the cage, and London is going crazy. And, they got a real fighter in Tom Aspinall. I mean, the guy's number 5 in the division, and he continues to beat who he's supposed to beat. He had the unfortunate incident against Curtis Blades, but he just continues to win. And this is a guy that's a real contender in the division. He's not up there with the John Jones and Stipe's and Sergey Pavlovich's just yet, but he's there. He's right there. He's just behind those guys that I just said. And Tom, yeah, and I know I'm getting on these officials walking in the octagon, but it makes me crazy. Tom Aspinall is not there with John Jones. Might be there with Stipe, though. He's not quite there with Sergey Pavlovich. Curtis Blades, I don't know. Right? Those are probably the top 3. Curtis Blades is like a 3 through 5, somewhere in there. I think Aspinall can beat him if he gets on his best night, if he's fighting on his best night. John Jones and Pavlovich are the top 2 in the division. Please believe it. Cyril Gane's up there. Cyril Gane will beat Curtis Blades. So Cyril Gane's probably the 3rd best in the division. Then you got Tom Aspinall at 4 or 5 with Curtis Blades. I mean, that's about where it stacks up.
He's gonna fight, wait, he's gonna fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fight of call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice, gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon, walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded, wake up, hey, where you at, hey, got hit in the head with a baseball bat.